Hey everybody, what's been going on? Hey Beverly, hey Shayla, how you guys doing? I'm just gonna sit here for a few seconds and let some people come in. Hey Fancy, how you doing, honey? Hey Barbarian's wife. Uh-oh, what's going on? Nothing major. You like my avatar? Thank you. I appreciate that. I made that. Yeah, I made that. I did it with it's called Designer by Bing, I think it is. Not really sure, but I think that's what it's called. Um, where's my chair? Well, I don't have it changed to that on here. So, because I don't know how to do that on here. I have to figure out how to change my avatar on here. This is a picture of me on here, but my avatar is a kind of like a character like yours is. It's still here. Let me see if I post in the comments here if it shows up different in there. Let me see. Yeah, see in the comments it's the other picture. But I don't know how to change it. Get you an animal print chair. I have the one right here. I have my pink chair. Hey Share Bear, how you doing, honey? I have a pink chair with and I'm holding my panda berry or my panda bear. So I was oh, I see. Yeah. I don't know how to change it on here. I'll have to figure that out. Um so I just want to address a couple of things really quick and then I don't care what we talk about, but so I know that Shade made another video and oh, you were just you're fine, honey. I know Shade made another video about me, or not about me, but he had brought me up and was talking about me. So I got a text message and was told that I needed to go over there and defend myself. And so basically that's all I did was try to defend myself. You didn't get your senior nap today. You're cranky. Honey, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning because our electricity went out here and because we had some really bad storms and it did not get turned back on until 6:30. And I wear a CPAP machine when I sleep because I have horrible sleep apnea. And so I have to wear it or I can't sleep because I stop breathing so many times during the night. And so I've been up all night long. So I'm very tired too. And I'm going to take a nap as soon as I get done on here because I am whooped. But so he had brought up my name. I got a text message from one of my YouTube friends. And, she says that, yeah, breathing is important. Yeah, that's something I think most people need to do. So I got the message and I decided to go over there and, he was saying some really foul things, calling me a bitch and whatnot. And I can be a bitch. Yes, I can be. Typically I'm not though. Typically I'm not a bitch, but I want to know why it's okay for like everyone else to let me just, for instance, this. Okay, so Flava had a live and she was speaking about Snake. And hi, Colin, how are you, sweetheart? She had a live and she had spoke about Snake and called her a weak ass bitch. Well, then Snake came in, probably because, not sure though, just saying, probably because somebody said that Flava was talking about her and had called her a weak ass bitch. So she asked why Flava called her a weak ass bitch. The same thing that I did in Shade's chat, okay? But I'm a pick me bitch because I did that. Fuck off. I'm not a pick me bitch. I was addressing him just like Snake addressed Flava. When you're being talked about constantly for no freaking reason, and saying that I only do say things because I want clicks and views. Obviously, I don't care, okay, about clicks and views. I'm not monetized. I don't care about getting monetized, you know. So why is it about clicks and views for me? I don't care about that shit. This is not my income like it is some people's. This is not my, spending money or whatever. This is nothing. This is just a channel that I made, to pretty much talk to people, to get to know people. Why would a man get up there and say he's talking classy in a call and call a woman a bitch? I have no idea. I could not even begin to understand why he hates me as much as he does, except for the fact that my husband, is on the registry. And a lot of people hate me because of that. My husband has nothing to do with anybody on here and will never. Hey, seen it before. How are you, sweetheart? Fancy says, I'm sorry. I think he needs to touch grass. And I'm glad I didn't catch the live because I would have grabbed at him. I saw his reply, only just see what Flava was talking about. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to give dead air, but Colin, I'm good, Pandaberry. Thank you for asking. A lady in spirit coming in, Pandaberry, saying you look after yourself. It's needed. You need to. Also, she's bringing in, I don't know what that means. Loads and loads of love for you. Oh, thank you, Colin. You're so sweet. I love you. Thank you so much, honey. But like I was saying, why is it okay for Snake to come into Flava's chat and defend herself or ask why she's being called a bitch? Loads and loads. Okay. Thank you, Colin. And then if I do it in Shade's chat, I'm a bitch. I'm a fucking bitch. Okay. I had gotten a message also while I was in his chat that he was on the spectrum. So don't be mean to him, or don't be so mean to him. And I hadn't been mean to him, but once I was told that he was on the spectrum, I said that I was told that, he was on the spectrum. So I typed that in chat, and I guess that pissed people off because I said that. I don't see anything wrong with being on the spectrum. My grandson's on the spectrum, and he says some off the wall things sometimes, but that doesn't mean it's okay. Okay. My grandson is held accountable for the things that he says. If he comes after somebody and calls them a bitch, he's going to get in trouble for that. You don't talk like that. You don't act like that. That's not the kind of person that we want you to be, or we want you to grow up to act like, So why is it okay for a grown ass man to call me a bitch when he doesn't even know me? Exactly. Seen it before. That's what I'm saying. I get the being on the spectrum issue. I get that. And that's why I said I wasn't going to say anything else, because I know that sometimes people say things that they don't mean, or they get very upset very easily when they're on the spectrum. Like my grandson, he gets very upset very quickly, very easily, and things hurt him, differently than they hurt me or you. So I didn't want to say anything else negative towards him, like I could have said a whole lot. Okay. And I didn't. I was actually nice. So if that's being a bitch, then I guess I'm a bitch. Get over it. Okay. I'm sorry, Snake, that you don't like me and that you want to do a live and then bring up my name, but you have me blocked so I can't respond to you. Hey, Gemini Mama, how you doing, honey? Thank you for coming in and showing me some love. I love you too, honey. You know, if you're going to be a person that wants to talk shit about people, you should let those people come up on your panel and try to defend themselves, or at least, I guess you don't have to because it's your channel. You can do what you want, but you should at least have the balls to say, hey, why are you acting like this, or why are you calling me this? It's the same thing as what you did, Snake, but yet you block me and you won't even let me in your chat to defend myself or anything. You don't even know me, but you're going to call me a bitch. Get over yourself. You had a really good friend and you turn your back on her. Not me, but you know who I'm talking about. You had a really good friend that supported you and everything, and you turn your back to walk away. How stupid are you? How freaking, you're petty. You're a petty fucking bitch. That's what you are. You're a petty ass bitch. You can bring up my husband. You can do whatever you want. Say whatever you want about me. I don't give a fuck. You're a petty bitch. You really are. I used to like you. And I don't have anything against you really, except for that you're fucking petty, and this has nothing to do with anyone else except for the people that I'm talking about. Okay. So let's not do a live later and say, oh, well, this was all about me and my subs. No, this is about the two people that I'm talking about, Shade and Snake. Okay. I liked Snake. I really did. I think, she's got a good channel. I'm subbed up to it. I guess I'll unsub now. I mean, I don't think she really cares either way because she has me blocked, but hey, K9 Charlie, or yeah, how are you doing? You think it's hilarious Snake has you blocked and I've never said anything to her? Exactly. Well, she's got a lot of people blocked because, that's how she is, I guess. And that's actually, Shine, that's the grown-up thing to do. If you don't want to talk to somebody, you do block them. And I guess I can see that point, but then keep my name out your fucking mouth. Okay? Because I'm not a pick-me bitch. I don't want you to pick me to sit there and talk crap about. And I know you're going to make a live or whatever, and I don't want you to. Just keep my name out your mouth. That's all I ask. I don't talk about you except for right now because you brought my fucking name up and called me a bitch for no reason. You don't know me. Exactly. If you have that person blocked, then don't speak about them at all. You have no reason to speak about me. And Snake, if you're watching or anything, you probably aren't because you have me blocked, but you can take a link and I'll be nice to you like you've always been nice to me, Hey, Hey, Chanel, how are you doing, honey? Hey, Dean, how are you? I just don't understand. Hi, Timed Out by Owner, how it's okay for one person but not me. You make that make sense to me right now. Somebody make that make sense to me because I don't get it. Why am I a bitch because I tried to defend myself in somebody else's chat? I didn't say anything ignorant to him. I think I told him to go suck a lemon. That's about as mean as I was. But I'm a bitch. Shut up. And then I see I don't know. It's just it's stupid. And then people want to go after kids. Stop going after kids. I'm not talking about anybody in specifically right now, but just the thought of people bringing up, husbands or children or aunts and uncles or any of that stuff. Anybody that's not on YouTube, leave them the fuck alone. It's not okay. Stop being sick, demented, twisted fucking people and just have fun on here. That's all anybody wants to do on here is have fun. But y'all make it about drama all the time. And I know this is the drama community. Don't get me wrong, because we all love a little bit of drama. But does it have to be so vile? I mean, we used to have fun on here. We used to do things on here that was fun, It's just, it's okay to be a bitch. Beet juice, thank you. I'm not trying to be a bitch, though. I really am not. I'm really not. You know, all I wanted to do was defend myself because I don't like people talking about me and then me not get to say my side of it. It's stupid. You know, if you got balls enough to say my name and say my name negatively, then you better let me defend myself. That's all I ask. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Timed out by owner. This is what I said last night, Panda. You said absolutely nothing out of line about him. Much nicer than I would have been. Exactly. I didn't say shit wrong. I really didn't. But I'm a bitch. Fuck off. Seen it before says, my mother taught me that if I have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. That's why I'm quiet a lot of the time. I know I'm a bitch and I try not to let it be known. Canine, you crack me up. I love you. I work hard for many years to earn the bitch title, right? I try not to be a bitch. I really do. I try to come on here and be nice as I can be. But, you know, there's times that, you know, people just say some vile shit. You know, I was being called every name in the book pretty much over there. Told to suck my husband's tier 3 blank, you know. Shut up, you sicko. Why would you say that? You know, and this is all coming from a person that admittedly watches porn. Shut your mouth, you sick fuck. Shut your whole mouth. You know, and like I said before, this is only directed towards him and Snake. Okay, Shade and Snake. That's it. That's all. Nobody else. You know, because those are the two people that wanted to run their mouth and call me vile names for no reason whatsoever. I've never done a damn thing to Shade. I've never done a damn thing to Snake at all, ever. You know, and you don't have to like me. You know, nobody does. You know, it is easy to be nice to some people and it's easy to be a bitch to others. That's very true. You know, and I went over there with no intentions of being a bitch, you know. Thank you, Chihuahua Mama. I didn't go over there with the intentions of being a bitch. I went over there asking why I was being called a bitch because I didn't do anything to him. I don't even know the dude. You know, I think I said hi to him in Mirandy's chat. He ignored me, so I didn't continue to talk to him. I was like, okay, whatever, fuck off. You know, no big deal. You're not that important to me, buddy. And I made a live about him because he made a whole live about me for no reason. If you don't like me, that's fine. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't come to my chat. You know, and things are fine. And, you know, just so everybody's very well aware, when you don't want to support a creator's channel anymore, you don't have to go into their channel. And, you know, I'm telling this to my mods as well. Don't come in my channel and go, I don't want to be a mod anymore. Unmod me. Okay? Because you sound stupid. Just don't come back in. That's all you got to do. You don't have to announce your departure because you're not all that, you know, you're not all that special. So when, you know, if any of my mods ever want to not be a mod for me and you don't want to be in here anymore, that's fine. Just don't come back. You don't have to tell me, unmod me because I'm in my fifis and I don't like it. I don't like it because you had somebody on your panel, you know, because I'll have who I want on my channel, just like everyone else should be able to have who they want on their channel. You know, hey, Barbarian's wife, my sweet, how are you today? You know, I want everybody to be able to do the things that they want to do on this platform. It is big enough for every fucking person out there. If Colin wants a channel or has a channel, by the way, if anybody has channels that they would like dropped or drop your own channel or have the mods drop the channels, go ahead. No, you can have your wrench, baby girl. Fancy. Hey, Blacks, how are you doing, sweetheart? Glad to see you here. You know, and I know there's bush watchers out there right now. If you want to come in and say hi, or at least, give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. It's not necessary. You don't have to. You can give me a thumbs down if you want. Oh, sorry. My chest. I have some bad indigestion this morning. I know, sweetheart. Who has a problem with who comes on? No, it was somebody else in someone else's chat. Hey, Bushwatcher, what's up? Miss Pearson, how are you today? Glad you're here. Love your chair. Very, very nice. Nobody has a problem with who comes on my panel that I'm aware of. And I don't care if anybody does have a problem with who comes on my panel. I accept anybody and everyone in my chat as long as you're respectful. That's all I ask. And I tell my mods know this, don't block anybody, don't time out anybody unless they're being really spammy, like, if they're being perverted, like sexually or any of that, yeah, block them, get them out of my chat. But if it's just, somebody wanting to talk, then let them talk. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. If I want them blocked, I'll block them. Or I'll tell one of my mods too. And y'all, all I ask is that you hit the thumbs up, and that's it. That's all. I'm not monetized. I don't care to be monetized. I just like to be in the algorithm a little bit. I like that. You love being in the bushes, eating your snacks while everybody's talking smack. I love you, Barbarian. That's awesome. What if it was Rapper? Okay, so my thing with Rapper right now is, I'm not sure. If it's Rapper that if he continually, does dumb, goofy stuff, yeah, you're going to have to block him, I know that a lot of people are having issues with him right now. My issue with him is he lied. That's my only issue with him. I don't think that he needs to be lying. You're okay. You're okay, Barbarian's wife, honey. You're fine. I don't like the fact that he lied to Bomb. I don't like that at all. And I know Bomb knows that he lied. And I'm glad she knew that. I think everybody's very well aware of who he is and what he is about. And in all honesty, I just don't want him in here, honestly, anymore. If that hurts somebody's feelings, I'm sorry. And the reason why is because he did hurt my friend. And I don't like that. She's a real life friend to me, and I love her dearly, and I love her family. And I don't ever want her to come in here and feel, like she has to not be here. So I probably will ask that he be blocked, honestly. And I know that sounds horrible, and I hate to block anybody, but I can't allow one person, to hurt many of my friends. You know what I'm saying? Don't bother you at all. Yeah, I don't like some of the things that he says. I don't like some of the things that he does. And I hate to have to block him, but it's going to have to just be that way. I'm sorry. And I hope everybody understands that. Hey, Angel of Goodness, how are you? Hey, Bad Medicine. Run Rapper out of the DC. Hey, Shine On, how are you? Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's got about 500 alts, and we can block those all. It's okay. You're tired. I am so tired too. I'm like sitting here like really, really tired. Oh gosh. Hey, Bad Medicine. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I went to the doctor this morning, everybody. I don't know if you guys seen my community post where I posted my picture of my finger, and I had to get 3 stitches. It was no big deal really, but the little machine that I was using actually hit the bone, and that's why I had to get the stitches. But anyway, I took out one of the stitches on my own, and then the other two, bye, sweetheart. You have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful day. You're hungry. You're going to sneak over and get barbarian snacks. Oh, I don't know. Barbarian, are you going to share your snacks with Angel? I don't know. She might be stingy. She might be like, no, we are not sharing the snacks today. You love your chair? Aw. Don't rub dirt in it. Well, if you hear anything in the background, that is my dog. She is snoring. She is snoring so loud. She's a Chihuahua, and her name is Sophie, and she is the only dog that we have that has sinus issues. And I had my windows open for the past couple of days, and she has a runny nose right now. And so she's snoring really loudly, and I have to wipe her nose off all the time because she's got boogies. So, but let's see, where was I at? Okay, so back to what I was saying about, I get distracted so easy with this chat stuff. I don't know how to stay. Oh, look at that. I don't know how to stay constant, focused. I have too much ADHD going on right now. Barbarian's wife says, I have lots of snacks. I go to lots of channel and sit in the bushes. Right on. But yeah, as far squirrel, yep, there's me. That's me right there. I cannot focus to save my life right now. 1, because I'm so tired, and 2, because I have not been able to take my medicine. So, because I'm so tired. Aw. I just want people to know, if you're going to talk about somebody, let them at least, defend themselves. Give them, let them come up on your panel, Oh, yeah, there you are. Seen it before. So anyway, the doctor said about my finger, the doctor said that I had 3 stitches in it. I took one of the stitches out. The doctor said that the other 2 stitches can come out in 2 days. So not today. So either Tuesday or Wednesday, I can take them out. She knows that I used to be a nurse, so I can take them out myself. So it's no big deal. Because I used to work for the same place that I go to now. But so I'm going to take them out, and I think I'm going to take them out Wednesday. She told me to leave the Band-Aid off of it because I've been covering it up with a Band-Aid. Bye, Colin. You have a great day, sweetheart. Love you. But I'll probably take them both out Wednesday. There was only 3 stitches. The reason why I took the first stitch out on the very bottom part of my finger is because it was not closing at all. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on a bed. That's what runs through your mind every single time someone talks about doctors, right? But yeah, so I want to take it out, take those last 2 out on Wednesday, I think, maybe Tuesday night. I don't know. And I also got some steri strips just in case that they're not completely closed, like the cut isn't completely closed. I know it's closed somewhat because it's not, I can't see the bone anymore, but it's still pretty deep, it didn't close like it should have closed. And I don't know if that's because I'm diabetic or if it's because you're going to run too. Okay, well, you have a great day, Angel. I hope you have a wonderful day. But I just think that everybody should try to, if you're going to badmouth somebody or you're going to talk about somebody, like, I'm right here. Shade, if you're watching, take a link. And I know you won't because you just won't because you don't agree with me with my husband. And I understand that. I completely understand that. I'm not trying to be a pick me person, okay? And I don't run around all these chats like everybody's saying and being a bitch to people. The only people that I really talk about in chats is whoever I'm watching at the time. You know, if they're talking about, you know, something like, okay, say like I'm in Jenny's chat and she's streaming bomb or something like that. Yes, I did nerve damage on my finger. Yeah, it was deep. It hit the bone. The machine hit the bone. Like if I'm in Jenny's chat or whatever, or yeah, I'll just say Jenny's chat. I'll be in Jenny's chat and we'll be streaming bomb. And if bomb says something that I don't agree with, yeah, I'm gonna say something like that. Like, yeah, I don't fucking agree with that, or you know, that's fucking stupid or something, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I don't try to. I seen another comment on, I think it was on YouTube, fuck career awareness's thing, because Kinsey likes to put me. Exactly, Dean. I'm not trying to change your heart or your mind at all about anything. Trust that. I'm just speaking my truth. My truth. Let's see what you say. I will say my opinion, not just be a yes girl to the creator. Thank you. And that's what I want my chat to do. If you don't agree with something that I say, I want you to tell me. I want to know that I'm offending you or that I'm saying something that isn't right. And I would appreciate, you know, my subs, you know, because I consider you my friends, you know, telling me if I'm doing something wrong, please tell me so I can correct my behavior. Okay. I'm not trying to be a bitch to anyone. And I'm not trying to get people to feel pity or sad for me. Like I seen one comment. I don't care. I don't want sympathy. What are you talking? I don't want sympathy. That's not what I come on here for. But I'm also not going to sit up here and be bashed by somebody that is nowhere near a good person. You know, when you have your own issues, don't try to sit there and bash other people. You know, it's not right. I don't know. Hey, Kel, how are you today? You didn't get a notification? You know, I didn't get a notification before I went live either. I'm just kidding. No, I can't. You're not a yes woman. You tell your opinion. Yes, you do, Chihuahua Mama, and I appreciate you for that. You know, people need to understand that we have, you know, people that come on here. Everybody, you're doing okay? I'm glad. I'm doing okay. My finger hurts, but I'm doing okay. I want sympathy when I'm constipated and have a headache and my body hurts. Shit. You have got to stop. You're on a roll today, girlfriend. You have got to stop. You're making me laugh too much. It's exerting all the energy that I have left in my body to laugh at you. Oh, shit. You won't be a good example because you do the same thing. Well, I just want people to understand that here, and let me do this real quick because I don't want somebody to say, oh, you didn't drop your link. There you go. Hi, Mama Cannoli. There's my link. If anybody wants to come up, you can come up. Anybody want to give their opinion, give your opinion. If Snake wants to come up, Snake, jump on up. I know you won't, though. Barbarian's wife, I'm a delirious. I am delirious. No, I didn't read that wrong. She says, I'm I'm delirious. I didn't get a nap. You really don't want me up there. Chihuahua Mama, you know you're my real life friend. I love you to death. You're an amazing person, an amazing real life friend. And, you know, I wouldn't call you all the time and talk to you all the time and, you know, all that if I didn't think that you were a real life friend. I love having friends on here, and I love, you know, coming on here and talking about things. I wish that I could talk about other things besides, you know, the drama that I'm getting from other people, you know, right now. I wish that you're about to take a nap. Canine Charlie, I am too. Probably in about 5 minutes, honestly. I am exhausted, mentally and physically exhausted. There are so many amazing people on here, Kelkel. You are so right. And you know, if people would just be so take one for me, oh, I will take one for you. You're an amazing friend. I call you all the time. Yes, you do. And I love that you call me. And I love that I can, you know, have a relationship with people on here that, you know, people don't judge me on here. I don't have people in my real life that judge me, and I wouldn't want people, you know, to judge me on here. And when the stuff about my husband came out, I felt so judged, you know, and I get that. I get that people, you know, want to, aw, I get that people want to judge me for that. Um, but y'all don't have to live with it. So there's that. I'm gonna head out to see my Rosie in about an hour, then come home, then be home for my boys tonight. They start map tests tomorrow, so early bedtime. Woohoo! Well, map testing is not fun, and they need lots and lots of rest, and they need a good breakfast. So, and I pray every day for Rosie. I know that Millie, who are you talking about, honey? Oh, who are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, Fancy. You're going to go to somebody's door and ask what's for dinner? Stop it. Jesus Christ. You cannot be doing that. Millie, what are you talking about? She says, Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds? I don't know. I don't know which. I know both of them. And I think they're both very nice people on, you know, as far as celebrities go, but, or actors rather. But I don't know what you mean. Oh, well, I don't know what you mean, so I'm not going to. Oh, she says Gosling. Huh. She cooed for the first time yesterday. Oh, seen it before? That is so sweet. So sweet. I pray for her all the time, honey. Oh, my goodness. You give her a big squeeze and a hug and tell her that everybody on YouTube is praying for her and that we all love her. I hope she knows that. I hope that, you know, I hope you understand that we all do love her. And I know that Mirandy's been praying for her. And that is one thing that I love. I love Mirandy's channel because she prays. I cuss like a sailor, but my faith is very strong. Trust that. You know, I don't do anything else in life but cuss. That's bad. That's my bad right there. And fuck is my favorite word, just so everybody knows. I don't usually call people names except for, you know, when you're calling me a bitch, yeah, I might call you a bitch back, but I don't usually try to come at people sideways or anything. But lately, with the people on here, I've been getting a little bit of a voice about myself, and I'm not one to really sit back and take a lot of bullshit for a long time. I'll take it for a little bit, but I don't want to. I'm not going to take it for a long time. You can push me for a little while, and then I'm going to bite back. Your favorite word is F too. Cal. My Rosie is going to be so spoiled when she gets home. My husband won't go to the hospital, but I won't get my hands on her once she's home. Oh, he just doesn't do hospitals. I don't do hospitals very much either. I don't like them at all. There's a lot of sick people in them hospitals. Did you know that? Yeah. K9 Charlie says, my favorite is fuck me running. You have every right to fight back and defend yourself and your family. I just wanted to know why I was called a bitch in his chat. Or in his, why he called me a bitch. I never did nothing to that man. I don't even know the dude. And I sure as hell would never want to know him now. Shit. I was called vile shit over there. I mean, I was told, if y'all didn't watch it, go ahead and give him some likes and we'll go watch that. That was disgusting. I've never heard a man talk like that before in my life. Except for maybe Ski Mask. And that's gross. That's freaking gross. Exactly. You just don't want to be lied on. Say your truth, but don't lie on me. If you think I'm a bitch, that's fine. You could think I'm a bitch. I don't care. But, at least tell me why. Let me defend myself. I'll tell you, am I acting like a bitch? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm acting like a bitch. I will apologize for being a bitch, And then Snake did the same thing. She called me. Why? She replayed his live and she's like, it was nauseating. It was. She played his live again and I'm like, why am I a bitch? Peanut, because you are a fucking bitch. You are. Well, why? I don't get it. Hey, Jalen, how are you, honey? I don't know. It's weird. Very, very weird, in my opinion. Just saying. I can't get this comment off of this screen. And I still don't know how to pin to the top of the chat at all. So I have to keep dropping my StreamYard link. You're good? Good. I'm glad, honey. So that if anybody wants to come up, they can. Yes, I read it. My hubs always says that'll be hard to do. Yeah. I just want people to know that I'm not a bitch. You can call me that if you want to, but if you're going to talk about me, expect me to talk in response to you, If you're going to call me a bitch, tell me why. Tell me why, I know Shade. I do commend Shade though. I really do. Not that you love all the avatars. I mean, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's called what is it called? Hang on, let me look at it again. It's called Designer by Bing. It's in the Bing section, I guess. I use Google, so I don't usually use Microsoft, but it's on Microsoft. Oh, okay. seen it before. It says, I don't want them to think I'm one. I want them to know I'm one. I don't want to be known as a bitch, but y'all are making me that. So I guess I'm going to amp it up. And Jalen, if you want me to make you an avatar, I can make you one. You know, if anybody wants one, you just have to tell me what color. And you don't have to be in a chair either. I mean, that's just something that I thought was cute because I'm in Hey Paige, because I'm in Jenny's, Um, you're a bitch too? What the fuck? Yeah, really. I'll make you one. You just gotta tell me what color hair and outfit and you know what color skin you want on them. If you wanted a boy or a girl, even though your name, I would assume that you're a female. I still need to know because I don't want to offend anybody, and I know some people get offended really easy. So there's that. Paige, you're not a bitch. You're my bitch sister. Oh yeah, and Paige can do them too. That's awesome too. She uses Canva. I don't know how to Paige, you can drop your email. You can send her email a request. She uses Canva for hers. I use the Bing, what is it? Designer by Bing. And it's, I made mine. Yeah, Paige, did you finish Blacks yet? Because you're kind of slow. There's a link if you want to come up. I just think that if you think I'm a bitch, why? Think about why. Most likely you deserve my attitude. I've honestly never tried to be a bitch to anybody. I was hurt by a few people. Hey Faith, how are you today, sweetheart? You want to learn AI? You tried it again this morning using Bing, and it's a nope. Kept saying it was offensive. That's what sucks about Bing. So you can't put like sexy female wearing fishnet stockings or anything like that. Hi. Okay. You can turn off your camera. Chihuahua mama. Turn off your camera. Turn off your camera. There you go. Okay. There you go.
No, I was just telling you that I was just screwing with you.
Oh. Hey, Debbie J, how are you today, sweetheart?
And I didn't want you upset
Oh, no, you're fine, honey.
because you are my sister bitch too.
Aw. And you cannot put a or heavy set. Oh, I got a cigarette on whose was it? Truth on Tap. I got to put a cigarette in hers. How I did it, I don't know. It's on my community post. I put on there that I wanted a cigarette in her hand or smoking a cigarette. Like I said something like smoking a cigarette or whatever, and it popped up. So I was so happy that it did that. I'm trying to take that off.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave now.
Okay.
Okay.
Paige, it always tells me toothless is offensive. Can you do a joint? So I made, let me share my screen for a second, okay? I'll show you some that I did with my panda bears. These are just ones that I've done for myself. Let me pull them up right quick, and then I'll share my screen with y'all. Let's see here. Pictures, YouTube bullshit. Let's see here. Okay. Present. Share screen. Okay. Can you see that? So I made this one. And don't ask me how I did it because I don't freaking know. But I made him. That's my panda bear. It would not let you put toothless, stringy hair or heavy set after I thought. Yeah, it might have been offensive. I made that one. That one. That one. Let's see. That one. That one. I made that one. That was supposed to be a cigarette in its mouth, lighting a candle, but I couldn't get it to light. I made that one. I don't like that one. It looked goofy. I made that one. That again was supposed to be a cigarette, but it didn't work. So that's what I made. I'm not playing. What are you talking about, Canine Charlie? I'm not playing around with any voodoo shit. I got enough bad juju from them disturbing the tribal ground down the road. You know, that's some real shit right there. When you mess with them. You want a panda bear with smoking a joint? You can take. I can send you any of those that you want. You can, I can post them on my community post, and you guys can use them. I think they're neat. I think they were really cute. I don't smoke weed, but it doesn't bother me. Let's see. No, don't do no tip jar. What are you doing? Don't do that. No, 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 no. I have a PayPal. Yes, I do. Do I want people to contribute to it? No, don't do that. You don't have to do that. That's not why I have a channel at all. I have a channel just to be coming on here and saying hi to everybody. K9, did you sage and offer tobacco for an apology yet? Oh, wow. Oh. Black, she said she wanted a voodoo doll as her avatar. Who wants a voodoo doll as your avatar? Black, you want a voodoo doll for your avatar? Oh my goodness. I would be so scared. Hey, Miss Bella Zoe, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, a voodoo queen. Oh, okay. Why didn't I get a link? What do you mean, why didn't you get a link? What are you talking about? Fill me in. Why didn't you get a link for what? At Black, no, I was going to order a case of sage and just light it all on fire. She's gonna put it in a sink in the kitchen and just light that shit on fire and see if see if it helps. You have enough dolls already? Right on. I put that in designer Black and they don't know how to send it. Oh, I have a few options. Okay. Hey, Bella.
Hi, girl. Hi.
Hey, girl. Hey, I like your avatar. That's very cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks kind of like so my Chihuahua mama on here. Oh no, yeah. Um, Oh, for my tip jar. That's because I don't put it out. It's on my about section, and if anybody wants to go there and do that, that's fine. I don't want all that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to post that on in the chat.
Yeah, I don't. I love you, Faith, though, but thank you. Let's
How you
see.
doing? How you
I'm doing.
doing? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing
How you
good.
doing?
My finger hurts like a mofo.
Girl, don't feel
So,
bad because after I went and got my nails done today, I went and got my nails done. You know, pampered myself and spent some money that I don't want to talk about. I
uh-huh.
went to get gas and slammed my finger in the car door.
Oh God, that hurts. Just.
The knuckle. The knuckle.
Oh shit. No,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
couldn't do that. Forget it. That would hurt too much. Ugh.
Girl, I was in tears.
I would throw up, honestly. I threw up when I did this to my finger. I puked everywhere. As soon as it happened, I looked at the blood and I went, "Oh, oh damn." See,
Uh,
being a nurse, I when I was a nurse, I could handle blood because it was not mine. When
Girl,
it's
I
mine,
can't. I can't. Like when my kids were little
oh,
and they got
damn.
hurt, and I wanted to be the mommy and I wanted to
Yeah.
make it all better. No, I pass out and have a seizure. Like my husband would move the kids out the way and tell them to hold their head or whatever was bleeding, and he'd have to
Oh,
come take care of me.
like my daughter did a dumb move like I just did with the shears. Um she her little sister slammed her finger in the door and cut the tip of it off. It was a big metal door and cut the tip of her finger off. And it was like on the floor. We had to get it before the dog got it. It was a horrible situation. Blood was going everywhere. I did not even flinch, did not even so much as get a stomach ache, nothing, because it was my kid, and I was like, I gotta help my baby, blah blah blah. My husband at the time, uh, he's my ex-husband now, drove us to the hospital because it would take an hour for the ambulance to get to where we were, or probably not an hour, but probably at least 15, 20 minutes. And we were, we drove faster than that. Anyway,
Right.
we took her to the hospital. They reattached her finger. By the way, if you ever cut a finger off, don't stick it in ice. Put it in a separate baggie, then put that baggie into an ice and keep it cold. Don't ever let it get wet because it will get gross. So there's that. So yeah, but when I seen my own blood, yeah, I was sick. I got nauseous. I had to call the ambulance because I was home by myself and I couldn't drive to the hospital.
Girl.
So yeah, it was
No, if anybody gets hurt, if I get hurt, I pass out. Like as soon as I see blood, I
yeah.
pass out and I have seizures. And like I said, I was trying to be the mommy. My kid got hurt. I need to go help the kid.
Bye, Chihuahua
Uh-uh.
Mama. You go eat.
Mm-mm. That is not me. My husband's like,
Well, you're
nope.
nothing.
After the first kid got hurt and I passed out, I can't even have denim work done unless they give me the Michael Jackson juice and they put me out of it.
uh, timed
Because
out by owner says
just having
blood
a
or
tooth
nothing.
pulled, it sends me into pass out and send into a seizure.
No.
Yeah.
Timed out by owner says blood or nothing bother me, but anything respiratory count me out. Wow.
Like no blood. Like nope. I'm nope.
Doesn't bother me when it's somebody else's blood. Boy, when it's mine, I'm like, woohoo.
It bothers me if it's mine, somebody else's, the dogs. I ain't
You
having
know,
it.
when you're giving birth, how sometimes they have like a mirror or whatever, so you
Yeah,
can
I didn't do
watch.
that. Yeah, I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
no, no, not me neither. Fuck that. I don't want to see my
They
vagina
asked. I was like, no, I don't want to see.
I don't
Like,
want to see
look,
it stretched that
I
far
didn't even
apart.
want the. You know how they throw the kids on you after they come out of you?
Oh,
You know how
I'm
they just
like,
toss
no.
them up there?
I'm like, wash it,
No.
wash
Well,
it.
yeah, me too. Thank God. Thank God I'm not the only one that said that.
No, I said, oh wait, put a blanket on me first. Don't throw her on me yet. Hang on, put a blanket on me.
Because they got ready to do that, and I was like, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. But you need to bond. No, I don't. I'll bond after you clean her up.
Faith says, "Oh my God, I'm so behind. I was on the shade part. I'm a dork." No, you're not.
Look,
Oh,
I
honey.
didn't even hear that part, but I just wanted to check on you the other day.
Yeah, he It was different. I was
A
called
little bit.
every name in the book.
Oh, I know. I heard the clips of it.
It's ridiculous for no reason whatsoever, but whatever.
But I don't know why. I don't know why you trying to give him, just let him have space in your head. Like, quit.
I know I need to not, but
You need to
it's
not.
still I don't like it when people don't like me. I really don't. That's just who I am. I forgive everybody easily, very easily, but I don't like it when people don't like me. It
You
hurts
can't
my
make everybody like you. You can't make
I
everybody
know.
like you, man.
That's what my daughter said. She goes, "You know what, Mom?" She goes, "Fuck them." I'm like,
Right.
I can't be like that. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. I'm built different.
We'll have to
I guess.
rebuild you. Like we're gonna have to make you a little tougher. Like,
I
okay.
guess.
Like, damn, I told you stay out of trouble.
I'm trying. Black says the first surgery I ever watched at 8 years old. My cousin was doing brain surgery. Oh, after that,
Nope.
to see more brains, body parts, blood doesn't
Uh-uh.
bother me. Just throw up. Oh my God, fuck no. Yeah,
Nope.
vomit.
Nope.
Vomit's bad.
I can't do that either. Nope. Thank
Yeah.
God I'm married. My husband's got a strong stomach, ma'am.
Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate you very much. You know, I just, I can't, I feel so bad when it's not that I want to be accepted by everybody because I don't care about that. It's that my whole life I've always been liked,
Timed out by owner,
and
you're the bitch then. Look, timed out by owner said I
you
watched
watched
my
your
own
own
C-section.
C-section?
Go, girl, you
No.
go. You go, girl. That's all I can say.
Oh, no way.
You more
Really
woman than I am
desperate.
because
So
I felt
gross.
that shit and I was crying.
Dude, when they stitched up my finger, I felt the whole thing. She's like pulling the
Mm-mm.
thread through my finger, and I'm like, I can
No,
feel that. She's
no,
like, well, I gave you all the lidocaine that I can put in your finger, and I said, well, I
no,
can
no.
still
Look,
feel it.
look. You need to give me the Michael Jackson juice.
Oh no, I didn't want to be knocked out. I'm like, just stick me once or twice in the finger, in the cut, in the actual cut,
No,
so that
I'm a
it
big baby. I can't even go have blood drawn, man. I can't. Like if they're gonna like needles, like you know how I am. Like like they, you know how they tell you they're gonna do it. No, bitch, don't tell me you're gonna do it. Just fucking do it.
just
Like
do it.
don't
Don't tell
count.
me free.
Right. I'm not allowed to look at you. I don't want to know what you're doing. Just I get hot and start sweating just walking in, knowing I got to give blood. So why do I want to know about it?
Faith says, same here. Forgiveness is the soul, but awareness of people is the key to open or close the door of a chapter. Very good.
Timed
I
out,
like that.
timed out by owner. I'm telling you, girl, you go, you rock, you rock.
Oh, I could not do
Mm-mm.
that.
No,
Mm-mm.
ma'am. Mm-mm. Nope.
Nope. You're going to share something funny. Okay, here. Oh, I'm going to share something funny. My daughter was born in 1984. My husband fainted, and my dad came in to finish up.
Look,
We looked at each other and didn't
my
say a word. God.
my husband, I was pregnant with one of my kids, and I was like, "Won't you go fix me some homemade fries?" Right? All I wanted was some homemade damn fries. Well, he goes in there to do it for me, and he says he got popped with hot grease. He said the hot grease popped him. Well, my stupid ass husband puts his fist through the glass of the oven just out
Oh,
because he got
no.
popped with grease. Yeah, cut him to the bone, man. Cut him to the bone, knowing I ain't supposed to be looking at blood. I was good till he got to the hospital and they started stitching him up, and they had to move him off the table and put me up there because I passed out.
Wow. Black
Mm.
said, I once was on a ride along and we had to secure the road because a dude stepped out in front of an oh my God, 18
Mm.
wheeler. They asked me to find the brains. You're the only female. Oh my God.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'd
Blech.
be like, no, I can't. Mm-mm.
Oh no. I'd be like, yeah, okay. You
Look,
had no brains. Sorry.
right, black. Look, I'm just gonna say, black and timed out by owner. They ladies, they got this. Y'all got that going on.
I do think you need to do shorts, Faith. Yes, I do like that. That was a good one. I like that a lot. And yes, you need to do shorts. I agree. Your phone is acting up. It is doubling every time I say something. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You're fine, Fancy. Sometimes mine does that too, and I'm just like, okay, well, you can talk as much as you want, honey. I don't care. You want to say it twice? Say it twice. You want to say it 4 times? Say it 4 times, babe. It's all
Girl,
good.
it's countdown to Florida bound for me.
Oh, what part of Florida are we going?
We're not telling till we get there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know how YouTube is.
Yeah, I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, so it was pretty okay there. You cut your finger and was dripping blood everywhere, and I'm looking at my finger, pulling the flesh apart. And my dad was like, "Oh my God, I think you need stitches." And I was like, "Nah, it's a small cut."
Well, my daughter, when she was little, we had a truck, and we was going somewhere and told her to go get in the truck, and the door was open, and she was running, and she hit the corner of the truck with her head. Right?
Right.
I mean, it bounced her off of it. My daughter gets up in the truck like nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was like, wait, that was an awful hard hit. So I look back and pull her bangs up, and there's blood everywhere. She's like, I'm fine, Mom. Let's go. I was like, yeah, we're going to the hospital.
Oh, I was also told that that I don't cam up because I'm ugly.
Okay, well, you do shorts all the time. Like, have
I
they
do
not
shorts
seen your
all the
shorts?
time. I do shorts all the time, and a lot of times I don't even wear makeup. So, and I don't use a filter on some of them. So there's that. I don't care if people think I'm ugly or not. I don't think I'm ugly. I am fat. I am very fat, but I was also very skinny at one point too. So, I mean, I just think that that's, hey, 50 Shades of Crazy. How are you, honey? I think that's just part of life. You go through life, you get skinny, you get fat, you get skinny, you get fat, you come into this
Happy
world
for
bald, fat, and in diapers, and you leave this
right. You're
world
gonna go
bald,
out.
fat, and
You're
in
going.
diapers. So there's
You really are.
that. So that's it. He walked in to find a patient at his home. His head was laid wide open. I literally have no sorry, that just I am a visual person, so I just saw this
Yeah,
happening.
I had already read that one, so I was trying not to
Oh,
reread it again.
what a mess. Okay, yeah. Blech.
We're just going timed out beyond it. We love you, but we're just gonna
I
skip over
love
some of
you, but that was so gross. Oh my goodness.
Hi, 50 Shades of Crazy. Hi, before.
How you guys doing?
Now you know how I say it. How you doing?
Hey, so you say, what's up? You think I'm very pretty? Thank you. Cal says, I won't cam up. I'm not ugly, but I'm not giving the haters ammunition to find some little thing wrong and make memes and such, right? You guys can make memes on me if you want. I don't care. Go ahead. Have fun. Just make sure you put my panda nose and my panda ears on.
Right.
You raise
Don't
6
forget.
kids, have grandbabies now or grandboys now, and we'll have a granddaughter soon. I'm pretty immune to all the accidents and issues, right?
You go before you go. I have 5 kids, and I've got a crap ton of no. They start bleeding. They go into their pep hole, man.
Hey, Simply Becca, how are you, sweetheart? Aw, you're at work, but you're listening and showing some support. I appreciate you, sweetheart. And if you have to go, I understand.
I don't know if y'all want to be listening to this out loud at work, but
Yeah, because I cuss a little bit. Barbarian's wife says, "Okay, I gotta go. I can't handle blunt trauma, stitches, etc." Honey, her can't handle that stuff, but she can handle some snacks in the bushes. Good, bored but good. You're alone at work. Today is very quiet. Yeah. Oh goodness.
we ain't
Your
got one
phone
of the dog's nails done.
Hey, Fancy, can you hear me, honey? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Seen it
I've been
before.
husband.
Says, my big tough husband disappears when I go. When one of the girls gets hurt, but the boys, he super glues them together and they just go on. That's what I was going to do with my finger, honestly. You can hear me? Okay. If you can try to restart your phone It might help. I don't know. Like shut it off and then shut it back on. Or you can just I don't care if you restart it now or not. You can restart it after my live. That's fine, honey.
Look, it's a
We had a
wonder that
video made for us? What?
it's a wonder Gina Jen didn't put your finger in there and put clothes on it.
I'm surprised she didn't, but that's okay. We had a video
Oh wait,
made for us today. Who made a video for us?
I want to
Shades.
see it. I want to
I
see it.
want to see. Let me guess. It was by I Sure Am Too.
I keep telling you, quit pissing people off, man.
Janie can say, oh, Janie made a video about me. Oh, Janie. I know
Well, now
you
you
love
gotta
me, but
share.
stop.
Now you gotta share with the chat.
Oh, shit. 50, you're going to have to come up, honey. You're going to have to share it. Well, that's just great. It's because you're out and about. Okay, that's fine, honey. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You can, as Lex Paige just said, she sent you some options. Okay. Who is Jane? It's Janie Bobaney. That's who Janie is. Janie Bobaney. She loves me. She's my secret lover.
So many names we
Yes.
could come up with, and then we're being good.
Well, her name is actually Janie Bobaney. It's on her channel, Janie Bobaney. See? That's how her it is. That's her name. Well, fuck. Do I want to go watch it?
Well, you know we have to.
Well, I don't know how to do it. Damn it. Hang on.
You gotta share the stream so everybody can see.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me go find it. She just trying to be mean to me. She don't like me.
A lot of people not liking you no more. Damn, Panda.
I don't give a fuck. Don't like me.
Yeah. Okay, that's the attitude we need you to keep. 50 Shades said me too. She said about me also cruel.
Is it a live or a short? Addressing cruel people. Is that it?
Apparently, that's what it's called. Cruel people is called.
Cruel people. Okay. Well, fuck.
Now you're cruel?
Hang on.
Damn, Panda.
Cruel.
Apparently it's alive.
Hmm.
Thank you, so you say. Thank you.
Janie, you don't even know me, so why you putting my name out there again? Shut up. Leave me the fuck alone. Ugh.
Right, Fancy. They just jelly.
There ain't nothing to be jelly about. Fuck. Let's see here. Share the screen. Window. No. Can you see that?
Something. Yeah. I can see it. 50
I can't see you guys.
50 said I said something because she was being mean to you in chat and I got called out, but I was like, I was mean.
Well, I'm only going to play it a little bit. We're going to play it back.
Yeah, somebody drop fair use in the chat.
Yeah, please. And we're doing this. We're going to address, or we're going to do commentary on this, so it's fair use. Yep. So we're going to speed it up.
I try to play it very softly. It helps me to focus.
Can y'all hear that?
I'm chatting and talking.
Yeah, I could.
Okay. Can chat hear it? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it. Thank you, Faith. Okay. Hey, Devious. Let's address this bitch now. Because I'm apparently a bitch to her, too.
Good morning, by the way, depending on where you are. I know some people who regularly listen are on the other side of the world, and so it's nighttime there. If you're somewhere where it's nighttime, good night. I hope you sleep well. But if you're in my area, I guess on the East Coast, that's something I need to work through as well. And I feel like I have now, because there is a person. Hello, Pecan Baby. It's good to see you. No problem. Just pop in and out as you can. I appreciate you being. And I'm going to address a little bit of that as well, hopefully. We'll see how well my train of thought continues. I had no problem with until their personal business was brought out as a mean one, so that I don't feel like a hypocrite as I go forward. Because I feel like a lot of the things I'm going to say could be, said, well, you were being mean to someone else. There's a person around these parts who I had no problem with until their personal business was brought out as a means of humiliating them, of quote unquote, putting them in their place, just the regular crap that goes on around here where people wanted to mean and humiliate people. And most of it is for things that are no one's business, such.
Okay, I have to pause it for a minute. So far, I've not heard anything, so I'm going to keep playing to see what else is said.
As whether or not they've filed bankruptcy, or whether or not they paid their water bill, or whether or not they have speeding tickets, or whether, just all these things that are done.
Okay, I don't care about that.
To YouTube as a means of demeaning, intimidating, and humiliating her. Well, and it wasn't even about her. It was about her husband. And some of you may know who I'm speaking about. Some of you may not. I'm not going to say her name because I'm not interested in propagating any more hate towards her or bad feelings or whatever.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Janie. Thank you for not wanting to do that, but you bringing a live up is doing that too. So there's that.
But her husband was shown to be a tier 3 sex offender. He is on the sex offender registry at a tier 3.
This is true. Again,
for the umpteenth million, 3,465,000 time.
And again, it's no one's business but mine. And he's not on any social media. So shut the fuck up. I feel like Jeff Dunham's puppet. The white, fluffy fucking puppet that says, shut the fuck up.
Peanut.
That's what I feel like right
Peanut.
now.
His name's Peanut. Yeah. Jeff Dunham.
Yes, that's what I feel like right now. So, Sophie, hang on a second. My dog is doing that inverted breathing, sneezing, weird stuff that she does. Hang on.
My dog does that too.
It sounds like she's a horn. She goes. You okay, girl? You good? Okay, let's finish.
And then she decided to let all her business out there. And it came to light that that she decided to marry him after she knew this, and that she also.
Okay. First off, I didn't decide to marry him after I knew this. I knew this. Well, I guess that is true. I did know. I was around the family while they were going through this, and I was actually living with him when he was accused of this. So there's that. Get it right.
Chit. They need to get it. That's what I was going to say. Please get it right. If you're going to slur it out, please get it right.
See, this is the thing about slander. Let me just tell you, honey. This is the thing about slander. When you're lying because you don't know the complete truth, but you want to say something, that's slander. Okay? So be very careful with your words with my husband, because there's two people so far that need to be very careful with what they say about him.
Also has her own children and grandchildren who are in and out of her life. Now, I had to address with
my children are in my life, not in and out of my life. They're in my life. And my grandchildren are in my life. and will always be in my life, no matter what.
Why her presence popping up in chat rooms was so triggering to me and to this emotional side of me. First of all, her husband is not on the internet, as far as I know.
No, he's not.
Maybe he is, but he's not part of YouTube. So you can't say you're trying to protect anyone from anything when you bring that to YouTube.
I agree with that. My husband is not on any kind of social media whatsoever. None.
My question is, why does everybody keep bringing it up? Quit bringing it up.
I don't know. But they're sitting there saying that I'm trying to make this fucking normal. I'm not trying to make it normal. You bitches are the ones bringing it up all the time. Shut the fuck up about it and it'll go away. Or it won't go away and we'll keep on bringing it the fuck up. Get over it. I mean, my God, y'all don't live with him. Don't worry about him. You're not here to support him. You're here to support me. Fuck him. You know, God. Jesus, I cannot.
As far as I know, and as far as anyone is aware, has not been on YouTube and is not a danger to anyone on
he's
YouTube.
Not.
So hiding behind the facade that we do this as a way to protect people, it's just bullshit. That's all. That's all I can say about that. And how are you going to protect it from someone?
I do thank you very much for this part of it, because, and I think I know why she's going to be mean to me if she's going to be mean to me. And it's probably because of the thing that I said about Shade being on the spectrum. But I hope I cleared that up earlier. Being on the spectrum, I understand that it causes people to say things that they normally, a normal, not a normal person, but a person without, that is not on the spectrum would say. They take, they, like my grandson, I'll just do examples here. My grandson, he says very mean and hurtful things sometimes because he doesn't know how to express himself in any other way. That is part of his autism. Also, he has a very, very high anger issue. And that's part of it too. So.
By telling me that they filed bankruptcy, what do you think they're going to file bankruptcy for me? Because the way bankruptcy works is it's a legal means of helping you when you are in financial distress. It's legal. There's nothing wrong with it. And trying to attribute some.
Hang on. What?
Read Devious's last two comments. If you can see them. If not, I will.
Here's my thing. It don't affect my life because it's not my life. He was never...
diagnosed. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Diagnosed. That's what he told me on my panel with Nux. Okay. Thank you, Davis. And I mean, he could have got diagnosed since, but wasn't sure when we spoke. Okay. And my thing, diagnosed. Okay. My thing with the whole autism thing is, I do know that, like my grandson, he says very, very mean things sometimes. And Shade was saying some very disgusting, mean things. And I had gotten a text message saying, don't be mean to him because he's on the spectrum. And instead of me just thinking that in my head, okay, well, I need to not say anything else to this guy, because he's on the spectrum, I actually typed it in chat. My bad for doing that. I probably shouldn't have said that. But I also don't try to sugarcoat shit either. And I don't think that it's... You've also seen him say he is not autistic. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if he is or if he isn't. I'm just going to say that... Thank you, Tobo. He said he wasn't. I'm sure I could find that live. My thing... oh, okay, Black. See, then this is what I'm saying. She says, I have two boys with autism. One is very manipulative and the other is chill. And that's how my grandson is. Okay. He's kind of manipulative. My grandson mostly says off the wall shit like you wouldn't believe. Like Like he'll say just like crazy stuff. I don't even want to repeat some of the stuff because it's just gross, you know. Um,
That's
but
what
they
I
both,
was saying. That's what I was saying. Like White said, they can't go around writing checks their asses can't cash. They got to be held responsible for it. You
right.
can't use that as an excuse.
And that's what we tell my grandson, you know, look, you can't talk like that. I don't care, you know, I don't care, you know, you're not going to talk like that, period, end of story. You're also going to, uh, yours tries to get a reaction. I think that yesterday or that day, that Shade was actually trying to get a reaction. He got one, you know, I was nice, but he got one. Um, so I just want everybody to know I wasn't trying to be mean, even if it came across that way. I'm not going to apologize for it ever again because I don't care, honestly, if he is on the spectrum or not. He still doesn't need to be a disgusting, vile person and say the gross ass shit that he said to me that day. Okay.
Amen.
Nobody needs to sit there and call me a bitch and, you know, okay.
If you wouldn't get by with it in the real world, why do you think you can get by with it because you're behind a computer screen?
Right. And I think it's disgusting. Same as rapper. Exactly. Exactly. All right. I'm going to go back to this.
Some sort of moral failing or personal failing to someone who has found themselves in a financial situation is just ridiculous. What are you trying to protect people from with that? It's not.
I'm fast forwarding through this because I don't know.
And then she decided to expand upon it and of things that happened. So anyway, back to this person whose business was put out there, and then she decided to expand upon it and why I ended up feeling the way I did about it. She expanded on it and let everyone know that this was a decision she had made after the fact, that she went into a marriage with this person knowing these things, that she still had children in her life, her children, her grandchildren, that even though her spouse is a tier 3 sex offender, he still is welcomed at the school and goes to the school and the law doesn't care.
Yes,
and
he does.
You know, all these things. And for me, had I never known this, which I shouldn't have, okay, it was not my business, nor was it anyone else's business.
That's correct. It is not anybody's business. And it is true. He can go up there.
Because you weren't protecting us from him, because he was not a threat to any of us on this platform. Now, had he been a channel holder and a person hanging out in our chats and talking to us about our lives or our children or, you know, trying to get information out of us, yes, you would have been protecting us from that.
And I agree with that as well. If there is, you know, so I know my husband's a tier 3 registered on the registry, okay? Because of the accusations that were made against him, that is what he is charged with. But I don't look at him as a predator. I'm going to get so much backlash for this, and, and that's okay. I'm just going to say this. I agree that anybody that is on the registry, period, end of story, should not be on social media. That's my opinion. I don't care. You know, people are going to say, "Oh, well, you don't support your husband." I do support my husband. But because he's on the registry, no, he should not be on the internet, because it is protecting himself first and foremost from being accused of anything else. And why is my personal life such an issue for some? People need to focus on other things. Hey Flava, how you doing, girl? People need to focus on themselves and stop worrying about, oh, here we go. Bill Cox, you're a troll, but you can stay until you get, you know, until I have to delete you. He wasn't on social media until Jenny and Paige put him out on social media. Well, number one, you don't know who found my husband. Okay. Yes, Jenny put it out there, but you don't know if Paige had anything to do with it or not. Only I know who had something to do with it. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're trolling. I'm saying that you can be in here as long as, and it's not the truth actually. So just know that you don't know what you're talking about yet. Okay. I know who put it out. I know the people have both the people that did it said they're sorry, and I accept their apology, and that's all that matters. Okay. Is that I accept their apology. I don't give a fuck if anybody else does, because it has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with any of you all. It has to do with me and my husband. Bill, again. Okay, Jenny put him on social media. That is correct. She did. And everybody followed suit. Okay. So I forgave Jenny for that. And I do forgive her, and I told her not to let me put this out there too. I told her not to take her video of my husband off of Chatter's Voice. I said, leave it up. And the reason why I said to leave it up is because every motherfucker that keeps bringing it up, it's already out there for. Okay. So when you all have an issue and you want to try to start some more bullshit, just remember it's already still out there, and I don't give a fuck that it's out there, okay? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that people continue to bring up people that are not even on this platform, like children, like my husband. Fuck, you got something to say about me? Say it about me. Stop bringing up my fucking husband. Grow up. Y'all ain't married to him, you know. I mean,
just let me know, Panda. I'll take him out.
Oh, who needs to be taken out?
I just saying the troll wants to be taken out. I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Bill can stay in here as long as he respects the chat. Hey, Giggle Goose, how are you, honey? I know you never brought up my husband, Bill. I'm very well aware of that, and I didn't say you did.
100% devious. This is Panda. It's not her husband. We have a friendship with Panda, not her husband. Why does it have to interfere with Panda and who she is? Like 100 devious.
Because people think that I'm not a good person because I chose to be with a tier 3 registered sex offender. Like, seriously, it's not anybody's business. It doesn't make me a bad person because I know my husband, period. Okay. I know he didn't do what he was accused of doing. He passed his lie detector tests. I know a lot of people don't believe in lie detector tests, but I do.
Do you know how many people are out there in the penitentiary right now, that have been accused of crap that they did not do?
I mean, there's people out there, like, seriously, that are accused of murder that are being exonerated because they did not do it. Okay. And you're right, Devious. I'm not putting anybody in harm's way at all. The thing is, they brought it up and apologized were put in place, and you accepted it. Exactly. Why keep bringing it up? That's what I'm saying. I accept the people's apologies that did this, and I don't want to hear about it no more. It ain't your problem. It's my issue. I love Jenny. She's a great lady. She really is. If you got to know her, she's a great lady. There's no reason to keep bringing this up except for you all like the drama. That's it. That's all.
Right, Devious. Devious said, yep, there's 4 already that were in jail for 20 plus years, and guess what? They didn't do it.
Exactly. And there's some that are on death row that are fighting to this day for being accused, wrongfully accused. My husband's not the only one that was falsely accused. Okay. There are many, many more. I have had several people on YouTube, female women, that are with registered sex offenders because they know these people from birth pretty much, that that are in the drama community. Okay, several, I'm talking more than 5, that have come to me in emails and said, we went through the same thing. My husband went through the exact same thing, and my husband's allowed to be around children, okay, as long as I'm there too, okay. And that's the same thing with their kids. They can be around, he can be around their kids as long as there's someone else there. People want to keep saying Jenny put it out, but it wasn't like she did it because let me see here. I can't, it keeps scrolling up.
You get it? Because I got it.
Okay, there we go. People want to keep saying Jenny put it out but it wasn't like she just did it. She did it. Okay. She actually did it because I ran my mouth. That's why she did it. Okay. And I own that. I own it.
And Devious said it happens. You know why? Bitter baby mamas. True that.
And that's exactly why it happened to my husband. Unfortunately,
50, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, 50. I'd go visit Panda and tape all my grandkids and not blink an eye.
Let me just tell you all this, okay? And here I am clapping, okay, because I'm pissed. I was sexually abused by my dad. One day, I'll do a story about it, okay? But okay. So this is a real triggering thing for me because, you clap too, Devious. I do. When I get pissed, I'm a clapper. I'm just bam, bam, bam.
Just so you know, Panda, I went through it with my uncle. So what you're getting ready to say, I went through the same thing with my uncle. So it happens. You're not alone, Panda.
Don't think for a hot fucking second I would let anything happen to any child. I am very, very fucking aware of my surroundings and who I have around my children and grandchildren. So there's that. Let's just put that out there, okay? I said some vile shit about Hondo, and I didn't even fucking know him because I was running with a false narrative because I believed somebody that I thought was my friend, that I thought was telling the truth, okay? What'd Bill say again? Timed out. Jenny put it out because Panda was friends with Bombshell, in your opinion. Well, Bill, you're absolutely fucking wrong. Let me just clear that up really quick. Jenny put it out there, and she'll even tell you, because I was running my mouth, and I shouldn't have been. She put it out there because I said, come for me. Go ahead and come for me. I meant me, okay, Jenny? Jenny knows this because I've talked to her. I meant me. Come for me. There's nothing you can find on me. Not a fucking thing. You can find I was a nurse. I was a CNA. I was a nurse. Excuse me. I think I might have one traffic ticket. I think I do because I think, in Florida, they said I ran a stop sign and I didn't. And I won that case. So there was that. Panda, you don't owe anyone any further explanation. I don't. I really don't. But I will tell you this, Bill, you're talking again about something you know nothing the fuck about, okay? I was running my mouth, okay? And Jenny and whoever else found somebody, found stuff on my husband and brought it to light. I forgave her. So for it to continue to be brought up all the time is getting to be fucking ridiculous. It's just dumb. Stop. And I'm just actually going to do this right here because I don't even want to address this right now because now I'm getting pissed off. Sorry. When I get upset like this, Bill Cox, even if there was no bombshell, Jenny would have still done what she did. That is very true. She still would have, because I was going for Jenny, I was like, look here, bitch, I was calling her names and being mean and being a cunt. And honestly, I deserved what I got. I don't think anybody should actually bring up people that aren't on YouTube, honestly. That's my opinion, but it is what it is. It happened. I forgive her. I forgive the other person that actually
And
found the stuff.
that's your business. That is yours and Jenny's
It
and the
doesn't
other
affect
person's and your
anybody on here.
husband's business. That is
Right.
nobody else's business.
Right. And it doesn't affect anybody else on there. So no, I didn't deserve it, but it happened and that's okay. Okay. Let's be honest. Panda was in with, exactly. I was, I sat there and I was calling, I didn't call Vinny one because I didn't know about Vinny. That was never told to me. I was only told about Hondo. And this live has nothing to do with Bombshell because Bombshell didn't do anything right now. Okay. This has nothing to do with her. So don't bring her up in it. It was my fault. That is one thing that Bomb did say, and I agree with. It was my fault. I needed to just shut the fuck up. But I should have never went after Hondo for something that I didn't know 100% to be true. Okay. And I have apologized many, many times, and I will continue to apologize to that man because I know how it feels for my husband to be accused of something that he didn't do. And I was sitting there doing the same thing to Hondo. So that,
Right, Blake,
that,
right. Blake said, but we are good now. So stop with the BS. It's.
And I agree. Hey, there's my Mirandy. You're in the pool? What the frick? Girl, it is, let's see how warm it is here. Let me see this. It's only 73 degrees here. I'd be freezing if I was in a pool. I'm glad you're here, Mirandy. So I'm not going to keep addressing the Janie Bobaney thing because I know why she's upset. And she has, like I said, hey, go get her. How are you? Here, let me go back up here. I wanted to read this. And guess what? We all hashed shit out. Mistakes were made, points were made, and lessons were learned. The fact it's brought up time and time again with false narratives is frustrating. That's my thing. If you're going to tell the story, Bill or anybody else that wants to pop in here and run their cocksuckers, make sure that you're speaking the truth, okay? Because you're not. I don't, make sure that you're speaking the truth. You're on your phone, you can't tag. That's okay, sweetheart. You're fine. Panda, I have a story that happened recently that made me understand your story even more. There are so many people like my husband out there that were falsely accused. Y'all have just no freaking clue. No idea.
And what gets me, Panda, there are falsely accused people like out here, and then some of them are in jail, right? Murder. Right. They're falsely imprisonment. But the real ones that do it don't see a time of jail.
No. That would be me. So if I would go out and I would do something or not do something and I would get accused of it, trust and believe my funky ass would be sitting in prison. And the person that actually did the crime would be, out free roaming the streets. Because
that would be my luck too. Like for real.
But sometimes also people, I can't even read right now. Now I'm upset. But sometimes people also hear half-truths from others. So Bill coming in to clear shit up. Okay. Can sometimes be helpful. I love an open dialogue debate. I do too. I want everybody to know, when you come in here, if you say something, I'm going to correct you if it's wrong. Okay. And that's why I went into that's why I went up to Shade's panel. I wanted to know why. Okay, it's just like Snake going into Flavis wanting to know why. Thank you, Jen or Jalen. Yeah.
Somebody says, furthermore, Bill Cox page wasn't even on the panel when Jenny showed it, so quit saying Janet Page did it.
Oh, 50 Shades, you're fine, honey. You're fine. Janie's not upsetting me. It's the fact that, it's constantly being brought up. Okay. I live with this on it. You must be blind and deaf. Why, go getter? Why must you be blind and deaf? I don't get it. Yeah, you did correct yourself, but just know that, you're not you don't know everything about the story. And then other people were saying, oh, my husband has stalking charges. No, he does not. So his ex got a restraining order against him. Well, on the thing, it says stalking/harassment. That's what a restraining order shows in Missouri. Just throwing that out there. He didn't stalk her. It was all about a wedding dress. And
For the love.
Yeah. Anyway, go get her. What are you talking about? You must be blind and deaf. If you got something to say, you can say it, honey. Or if you want to come up and say it, you can come up and say it. I'm getting ready to get off here in just a few minutes, though, because I have to go pick up my husband from work because I'm a good wife like that. And he don't like to drive anymore because he can't see very well. Him being a mechanic, that's pretty bad. So
I think you might need to see to be able to work on stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But he's got new glasses right now and he's trying them out. So let's see here. Fair enough. I was snoring away and had no clue what she was getting me into. It's okay.
Paige always does it. Paige is always getting blamed for it.
Go get her. You're fine.
Paige gets blamed for everybody, everything. It's Paige's fault, Panda. Don't you know that?
That's okay. It's always my fault too. I don't care. I'll take it. And I'm not trying to be a pick me bitch like Shade likes to say or do anything for clicks and views. Because like I said before, my channel's not monetized. It doesn't mean shit to me. Shade, your channel is monetized though. So you might want to shut the fuck up about that. So there's that. And as far as Janie, I explained earlier, you're a pick me bitch too. Let me find out. No. I don't know. I just don't think that anybody needs to be bringing it up time and time and time and time again. But if you want to, I mean, that's on you guys, but I'm not going to sit here and do this. And as far as being asked to show messages from the daughter, I will never, ever, ever show the messages that the daughter sent us saying that she lied. And the reason why is because 1, I would be doxing her. 2, it's none of your business. And 3,
it's none of your business.
It's none of your business. Yes, it's not.
And Paige said he's lost his mind. Paige said he lost his monetization.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. What is a pick me bitch? I guess a pick me bitch is someone that I don't really know. That's why I was like, I'm not one. I don't want to be a pick me bitch. Well, I'm a pick me bitch. So just here. So would you all just pick me so I can quit begging for attention? Chanel, you are.
Can we all just be pick me bitches so we can all quit begging for attention?
Oh. It's what someone tells, do whatever to fit in. Oh, I definitely don't give a fuck if I fit in. Honestly, I want people to like me, but if you don't, you don't. There's the door. I mean, you can leave the chat. I don't give a fuck. You know, like I said, I come on here because I like to talk to people. I love talking to Flava, love talking to Paige, love talking to Shauna. I love talking to Chihuahua Mama, Faith, Cal, all you guys, you know, Bella, everybody. Um, you know, that's the only reason why I even come on here. I'm just wondering who I'm trying to get attention from. I think they're thinking it's Jenny, but I'm not sure. But I think you have Jenny's attention, you know? Hey, Blue. I love your avatar, by the way, Blue. I think I did really good on it. I tried so hard on yours. I really did. You're definitely not a pick me bitch. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm more like a shot of tequila, right? That
Cal's more like a shot of something, but you know, she's lovey.
I love Cal. She's funny. But yeah. So anyway, guys, you don't want anyone's attention either. I know. I love you guys. I really do. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Blue. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read these real quick before I jump off of here. I tried. It's hard. Some of them are hard to do, you know. Yours was a little more difficult, and I think it came out really good. So
you don't need to be forgetting about game night no more, ma'am. I missed you on game night.
I'm sorry. Sometimes if it's like 8 o'clock or later, sometimes I have to go to bed because it depends on what I've done that day, on how long I can stay up at night. But I will definitely try to be in there. What night is game night again?
It's usually Saturdays.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Okay. I done yours perfect too. Right on. I'm glad.
And I didn't know you was doing them. Angel did mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hondo says, I'm an abrasive dull razor blade. I'm like sandpaper. I rub everyone the wrong way, and it's the way I like it. Well, Hondo, you know, I will keep saying I'm sorry until, you know, you probably tell me to shut the fuck up, because I know how bad it hurts.
Well, I guess I'll have to do it.
Hey, now, whose chat was I in?
I guess I'll have to do an early game night for everybody one night.
Oh, I'll stay up. I'll stay up this Saturday night. Oh, your husband Giggle Goose says she goes to bed early too. Where's your? Oh, you don't have a chair? Well, 50 Shades of Crazy. You need to tell me what color hair and eyes you want and what color dress you want, or if you want pants or whatever, and I'll get on that. So just put it in chat real fast so I can do it. Because I got to get off of here in a minute. I got to go get this crazy man.
Yeah, Black be kicking butt in the games too. Y'all got to beat Black because she be good at trivia, man.
You kick butt in the games? Right on, girl. Good apology, for fuck's sake. You don't understand, though. And maybe you do. I mean, you know, my husband was falsely accused, and then I go and I do it to somebody else, and I look like the biggest hypocrite in the world, you know, and I am sincerely sorry. And I don't wish that on anybody, to be falsely accused of something that they didn't do, no matter if it's this or, you know, anything else. You know, it's disgusting, and I shouldn't have done it, and I do apologize. But I won't say it again, for fuck's sake.
50 said brown hair, brown eyes, purple dress. There's something else. Long hair.
Okay. Long hair. Okay. Purple dress, brown hair, brown eyes. Long. Okay. I got that. All right, guys. um, 50 Shades, I'm going to tag you on my community post. That's where your pictures will be. If anybody has prayers that they need to be prayed for, you don't have a record of that shit about me because of my piece of shit brother. Honey, I know. And you know, and that's the thing. It really pisses me off because just because your brother did it or what's Turtle Man's name? Shit. Dolly. Just because his brother did it, everybody looks at him and says, oh, you're this. Oh, you're this. Just like me. They call me a red dot supporter. You know what? If you only fucking knew, So anyway, I'm going to go. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming into my chat. Bella, I appreciate you coming up here as always.
Thank you. I appreciate you letting me up.
Always. Anytime.
Love you.
Love you too, mama.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Bye, girl. Bye. Yes, Hondo, we do love you. And nothing's ever going to change that. But anyway, if you guys need prayers or anything, please hit Mirandy up and, let her know that you need to be prayed for. You guys have a great day. Have fun. Smile. And don't let these YouTube streets get you down because it ain't fucking worth it. I do feel good that Shade stepped away from YouTube for right now. Why are you sorry you came up? Girl, shut up. Don't be sorry you came up. Because sometimes we need to go away. And that's why I don't go live all that much. I go live when I want to address stuff. But other than that, I do my shorts and that's about it, and sometimes I just want to go live just to let you guys come up and talk, or see what you guys have been up to. But my channel's not all about money. Okay. I don't want anybody sending me money. I don't want nobody doing nothing like that. I'm not monetized. I don't want to be monetized right now. Just go out there and have fun. Don't let these YouTube people get you down because none of them are worth it. Nobody's worth losing your insanity over, That's why I'm glad that Shade stepped away. At least, he knows his mental health comes before any of this stuff. And I think everybody else knows that. There you go. See, Faith, right there. You need to make shorts, girlfriend. Let's go. Get on it. Right there. You can't save everyone, but you can save someone one at a time, one phone call at a time, and 3 little words. I love you. See, right there. You need to put that on a short with the little music in the background. Yeah, you know what you got to do. Come on, girl. You do that. Those little quotes that you do, they brighten people's days. You help every person that reads these quotes. So just remember that, sweetheart. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. You have a great day. Bye.